Good morning, my beloved students. I hope that you are doing well and that you are safe, inshallah, as usual. Today, kids, we're going to start with, as you can see, today we're going to start with past tense be verb. Today we will use what do we call was. As you can see, today we're going to use was and where. Are you ready to start? So let's start. Now, remember, kids, that verb is an action, right? It's something that you can do. Actions or verbs, they explain what the subject of the sentence is doing or has done. For example, play, cook, run, swim, laugh, read. All these verbs, they show an action. It's something that you can do. For example, if I tell you to stand up, you will stand up. You will do an action. If I tell you to turn around, you will turn around. So you will do an action. It's something that you really can do, right? So this is the verb. And if you remember, kids, also in the first grade, I have told you that the sentence in English, the sentence, it consists of three main parts. The first one is the subject, right? The subject is the someone who did or who's doing the action, right? And we must have the verb in the sentence. The verb, it can be an action, right? It's something that we can do, like these actions in front of you, or we may have verb to be, okay? So, in some sentences, kids, we don't have an action verb. We don't have action verb like, for example, jump, read, clean, pick, plant. We don't have action verbs. We have verb to be instead. Because remember, as I have told you, we must have a verb in the sentence. Okay? There is no sentence in the world without a verb. So you need to use either an action verb or verb to be according to what you want to say or to show. Okay? So we use verb to be to describe someone. For example, I am tall, I am happy, or I am, for example, fat, thin. Uh, do you get it? Or to tell about people age, profession, their emotion. For example, I am 26 years old. I am a teacher. So we use verb to be to describe, usually to describe. Now, if I want to describe something that happened and started and finished in the past, we need to use the verb to be in the past tense. Let's see. For example, the waffle is tasty, right? I'm eating waffle right now, so I'm describing the waffle. So I tell you the waffle is tasty, right? So is the verb to be in the present tense now. For example, the children are happy. I'm describing how are they? The children are happy. So are is the verb to be now. Now, if I want to talk about something in the past, for example, yesterday I ate a waffle. So I want to describe how, listen, was the waffle. So is will change, it will be was. So the waffle was tasty yesterday. We don't say the waffle is tasty yesterday. No, we use was. The children were happy last year. They were happy last year. I'm describing something in the past. Now, when do we use was and when do we use where? If I have in the sentence the subject, the pronouns I, she, he, it, or singular noun, for example, Ahmad, Sarah, singular noun, one person or one thing. The dog, the cat, the table, the waffle, the home. Singular noun, we use the verb to be was. If I have the pronouns you, we, they, or plural noun, for example, the children, the kids, for example, the tables, the books, we use the verb to be were instead. Let's take a look at these examples. The question says we need to complete each sentence with the correct form of be verbs. Number 1, my friend L yesterday. I'm describing something in the past. L means sick. I will visit him tonight. So my friend, do we have a singular noun or plural noun? Singular, my friend, one. So my friend was ill yesterday. They angry. They're mad. I heard them. They were fighting in the past, right? In the past. So they were angry in the past because we have the pronoun they. Yesterday, we went to a restaurant, so I'm describing something in the past. Yesterday, we ate pizza in the past. They, the pizza, I'm describing plural pronoun, so they were delicious. Yesterday, I'm describing something in the past. Yesterday, the weather was very cold. Singular, it. The weather, it was very cold. I looked funny when a baby. When I was a baby. With I, we use was. Yesterday, it a rainy day. It was a rainy day. At my graduation party last year, my parents, plural noun, were proud of me. We had a meeting yesterday, and we were late. In the past, the children excited when the game started. The children were excited when the game started. Now, if I want to change the sentence in the negative form using the past tense of be verb, super easy. We only add not after verb to be. For example, was, were, plus not. Okay, so I was not at school yesterday. He was not at school yesterday. She was not at school yesterday. It was not at school yesterday. So with I, she, he, it, we use was plus not if I want to change the sentence into the negative form. We, you, they, we add not after were. So we were not at the beach last week. The question says we need to change the following sentences into the negative form. Number 1, my classmates were at the park yesterday. My classmates were not. We add not after was or were. I was tired. I went to a doctor. I was not tired. He was my teacher. He was not my teacher. We were very busy. We were not very busy. She was at the mall yesterday. She was not at the mall yesterday. When I was a baby, I was very small. I was not very small. Yesterday, my friend slept at my house. I was very happy. I was not very happy. They were happy. They were not happy. Thank you so much for your listening. See you soon.